Okay, so now how do we put the triune being together and make it practical for your life? Well, physically, that's you. That's what you're seeing me here, this thing, which is a viscoelastic net of 70 to 100 trillion cells with 1 zillion symbiotes helping to power and organize the whole thing. So that's what we're calling one being self. Kind of crazy. We're a lot of beings in a conglomerate with a consciousness. So our consciousness is actually more like a field energy. It's not something we're going to find physically. So it's a field energy that surrounds our body. And I believe this is what Dr. M.L. Reese was talking about as being the Tamir, this field energy. And that's our mind. And for those that believe in an afterlife, I think this is what lasts after the body dies and has everlasting life, and you may still have consciousness at that point with this. Your physical body is represented in green, which we did in the triangulations from before, which is this. And then your spiritual is the actions that you're taking and your thoughts about those actions. So we have spiritual as in time. And interestingly enough, the right side of the body tends to represent past stress, and the left side of the body, the future anxiety. Certainly when it comes to spiritual manifestation of stress, decreased hormonal patterns end up on the right sternocleidomastoid mastoid, and future anxiety and hyperactivity of the endocrine system is represented on the left sternocleidomastoid mastoid muscle. So with this is that your field energy is constantly interacting with the structure of who you are, and then your actions over time are accumulating into this structural being too. So as we involved in mental destructs, this field energy starts to create a destructive field energy to our physical manifestation. When we are in a constructive state, the field energy is feeding our structure, repair, and ideal health. Spiritually, how we act, our actions, this green guy in motion, and what he's doing. If he's giving thanks, doing all good works, in the present moment, loving himself, God, and mankind, then those actions are going to lead to a vibrant, dynamic, structural manifestation. And same thing, if the structure itself breaks down, then it will turn around and interact with the mental field energy and your ability to act over time. So your physical being definitely has a huge influence over the structure, over your actions. You know, if you're stuck in a wheelchair, you're not going to be an ambulatory Olympic athlete. You might be a wheelchair athlete, but it has restricted you. And so if you can keep your mind healthy in that situation, then that will help your structure to work better, and you'll end up having an incredible life, even if you have handicaps or disabilities. One of our wonderful examples is Stephen Hawking. My goodness, look at all the physical destruction that he has had to deal with, yet he has kept his mind in an incredibly adaptive state, and he has put his actions into giving to humanity and engaging in these things that we're talking about, and brought beautiful, amazing concepts about the universe to us. So that's an example of how the whole thing interacts, and it's all happening to you all the time as long as you're alive and breathing. So be good to yourself. It matters. You matter. Listen, it matters. It becomes matter. Thought becomes matter. And let's have that matter be vibrant and healthy. And if you lose motion, then come on in and see me, and we'll try to find those patterns and restore motion to your systems, and then teach you how to stay in the state as best as possible. I work at it. I have troubles with it myself. I'm aware of it, but that doesn't mean I can always do it. So I try, and I'll keep trying, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day.